Buying your first new jet ski or personal watercraft can be daunting given the choice of more than 50 models across 3 major brands: Sea-Doo, Yamaha and Kawasaki. And with a range of new models for 2023, we've updated our top 10 list of jet skis for first-timers, anyone considering a jet ski as a stepping stone to a boat, downsizing from a boat, or just switching to something more nimble and more capable in shallow water. While many of the jet skis on our 2023 list carry over from 2022, but with new colour schemes and options, there are a number of new models for this year that are definitely worth a look. In fact, we held back on publishing our 2023 top 10 list so we could consider every model available this year. Let's take a closer look. Before we go through our top 10 list from the smallest to the largest jet skis and from the cheapest to the dearest, let's quickly recap warranty. As this video was published, in Australia, Sea-Doo has 2-year coverage, Yamaha has 3-year coverage, and Kawasaki has industry-leading 5-year coverage. If buying a jet ski in the US, Canada, Europe or Asia, please check with your local distributor. Most personal watercraft manufacturers recommend an inspection by the selling dealer after the first 10 hours of operation. After that, routine maintenance for most models is recommended at 100-hour intervals or every 12 months, whichever comes first. Most people book their jet skis in for a service at the annual registration renewal time as a helpful reminder. It's also a great time to service or replace the wheel bearings on your trailer. Another quick note, as we mentioned in our previous top 10 list last year, none of these skis are designed to keep you dry when having fun on the water, though some are better at deflecting splash than others. While a showroom full of jet skis can seem daunting at first, here's the easiest way to understand where they all fit in and which models they compete with. Sea-Doo and Yamaha have 3 sizes of jet skis and personal watercraft: small, medium and large. Kawasaki has medium and large. We've selected non-supercharged jet skis for this video because they're fast enough already, more fuel efficient than supercharged jet skis, and are a great way to get into the sport. All prices listed in this video are in Australian dollars, unless otherwise stated, and exclude trailer and registration, which typically add about $2,500 to $3,000 to the price. For more details and the latest prices on every model in the Sea-Doo, Yamaha and Kawasaki ranges, go to WatercraftZone.com.au, click on the menu tab, and then click on prices. Before we get into our top 10 for 2023, a number of jet skis made our list for the second year in a row, starting with these guys: Sea-Doo Spark and the Sea-Doo Spark Trixx, both of which fit in the small or sport category. In Australia, they range in price from $10,000 to $13,000 ski only, and are powered by a perky and efficient 900cc 3-cylinder engine available with 60 horsepower or 90 horsepower. In the US, prices range from $6,000 to $8,000. The Sea-Doo Spark and Spark Trixx are believed to be in their final year or two in their current guise before they're replaced by an all-new model in 2024, pending any delays. But the Sea-Doo Spark and Spark Trixx are still a heap of fun and great value. They are a great way into the sport, extremely easy to manoeuvre, and will help you develop basic skills on the water. The Spark Trixx is the one that can ride on its tail, which is surprisingly easy to do after a few attempts. Downsides: this is a wet ride, and although it's incredibly fuel efficient, the fuel tank is small and there's next to no storage space for a phone, wallet, or even a tube of sunscreen. Although the Spark is available as a 2 or 3-seater, it really is suited to riding solo. Next up, the Yamaha EX and JetBlaster, which also fit into the small or sport category. The cheapest ticket into a Yamaha WaveRunner starts from $9,500 to $13,000 in Australia, while in the US they range from $7,500 to $10,500. The Yamaha EX is powered by a 1050cc 3-cylinder engine. Yamaha doesn't quote power figures for most models, but the EX is estimated to have a 90 horsepower output. The entry-level EX may be the cheapest model in the Yamaha range, but it's still highly capable. It's more precise than the Sea-Doo Spark, has a larger fuel tank for longer riding range, more storage, and is also plenty of fun. If the budget stretches far enough, it's worth paying the extra $3,000 for the EX Deluxe, which adds the convenience and safety of a reverse trigger, side mirrors, and a rear boarding step. Top of the EX range is the Yamaha JetBlaster, priced from $14,500 in Australia and $10,500 in the US. It gets a modest power bump, is fitted with step wedges on the rear, and with the trim up, can ride on its tail. Though it doesn't get quite as vertical as the Sea-Doo Spark Trixx and can't point its nose in the air for quite as long, the Yamaha JetBlaster is still a heap of fun. It might be relatively small and cheap compared to other jet skis, but the JetBlaster really is the entry point to a performance Yamaha WaveRunner, with a decent top speed and incredibly sharp handling. Need something a little bigger? The Kawasaki STX 160 is the cheapest ticket into the Kawasaki range. As a medium-sized jet ski, the Kawasaki STX 160 is bigger than the Sea-Doo Spark and Yamaha EX. It costs from $17,000 to $19,500 ski only in Australia, an increase of $2,000 compared to its launch price more than a year ago. In the US, prices range from $12,000 to $13,700 plus taxes. All models in the STX 160 range are powered by the same 160 horsepower, 1.5 litre, 4-cylinder engine. The top of the range comes with speakers. Both models have a massive 78 litre fuel tank, the equal best in the business, so you'll have enough juice to run all day. The durable SMC fiberglass hull is strong and easy to manoeuvre. One setback: while Sea-Doo and Yamaha have intuitive reverse triggers, Kawasaki makes do with an old-school reverse lever that is awkward to use. However, there's hope a reverse trigger will be added to the 2024 version of the Kawasaki STX 160, after a reverse trigger recently debuted on the next Kawasaki on our list. The new for 2023 Kawasaki Ultra LX makes our latest list of top 10 jet skis for first-timers. This is the first new non-supercharged Kawasaki Ultra in 14 years, and is a rival to the Yamaha FX WaveRunner and Sea-Doo GTX 170. While the Kawasaki Ultra hull carries over from before, the top deck is all new and includes extra storage consoles, the option of a 4-speaker audio system, a digital display screen, and for the first time on this model, a reverse trigger and adjustable trim. The Kawasaki Ultra LX was previously available in just one specification, but the new for 2023 edition has been split into 2 model grades. Prices are yet to be announced in Australia, however early estimates peg a range somewhere between $24,000 and $26,000, a staggering price rise of $8,000 or 50% dearer than the previous model. In the US, the 2023 Kawasaki Ultra LXS starts from $16,299 plus taxes, about $24,500 in Australian currency, while the Kawasaki Ultra LX starts from $17,299 plus taxes, about $26,000 in Australian currency. Pricing in Australia is due ahead of the first local deliveries by the end of this year, so be sure to check back with WatercraftZone.com.au or contact your nearest jet ski dealer. All models in the 2023 Kawasaki Ultra LX range are powered by the same 160 horsepower, 1.5 litre 4-cylinder engine also used in the STX 160. The Kawasaki Ultra hull is one of the best in the business. Made from fiberglass, it's also one of the heaviest. This makes the Kawasaki Ultra thirstier than the equivalent models from Yamaha and Sea-Doo. However, having clocked up about 50 hours on the previous Ultra, we can vouch for the capability and strength of the hull and engine. The mid-size Sea-Doo Fish Pro Scout was new for 2022 and cost just shy of $20,000 ski only. For 2023, the price has risen by about $2,000 in Australia to $21,600 in round numbers. In the US, the Fish Pro Scout starts from $14,299 plus taxes. The premium price means the Sea-Doo Fish Pro Scout, the entry model in the Sea-Doo Fish Pro range, hasn't quite hit the spot in the local market. Most fishing enthusiasts have opted for the dearer Fish Pro models, but the Sea-Doo Fish Pro Scout stays on our top 10 list for 2023 because it remains a great way into the sport. It shares its deck and hull with the GTI SE170 and is powered by the same 1630cc 3-cylinder engine, but it has been detuned to 130 horsepower for better fuel economy and longer riding range. It's the cheapest ticket into a fishing jet ski and comes from the factory with a Garmin navigation unit and fish finder, 3 fishing rod holders, a 51-litre cooler box, trolling mode, and Sea-Doo's IDF debris removal system. It's a capable craft, but as with the rest of the GTI series, better suited to calm waters rather than ocean or choppy conditions. The mid-size Yamaha VX Cruiser 1050, which made our 2022 top 10 list, has been replaced in Australia by the Yamaha VX Limited 1050 with a new colour scheme and a higher price. The previous model dipped below $18,000 ski only. The new one is closer to $19,000 before trailer and registration. The US market has a much broader VX range, stretching from $11,000 to $15,000 plus taxes. As before, it's powered by Yamaha's super reliable TR1 1050cc 3-cylinder engine. We reckon the Yamaha VX, powered by the 3-cylinder rather than the 4-cylinder option, remains one of the most underrated models in the jet ski and personal watercraft market. As with the 2022 model, in Australia the 2023 edition comes with factory-fitted speakers, tiered seating and dock cleats. Storage in the centre console and in the bow are fair for this size of craft. The hull is made from durable SMC fiberglass, yet moulded to the same shape as Yamaha's race-winning GP 1800 hull. It's a comfortable and very easy craft to manoeuvre with precise handling. Downsides: there's no adjustable trim on this model, otherwise it will be close to perfect for first-timers. And with a 70-litre tank and a small engine, it will run all day for most leisure riders. The Sea-Doo GTX 170 is Sea-Doo's entry point into the large watercraft class. In Australia, it costs about $22,500 ski only and is powered by a 170 horsepower version of the 1630cc 3-cylinder engine. In the US, the GTX 170 starts from about $14,000 plus taxes. The GTX 170 remains on our top 10 list because, in our opinion, it's still a massively underrated ski. It shares the same platform that is the basis of the Sea-Doo Fish Pro Sport and Fish Pro Trophy editions, but without the fishing accessories, which can be added later. A triumph of industrial design, the top deck makes the ST3 series the most user-friendly jet ski on the market today. However, the shape of the hull is better suited to flat water or medium chop rather than rough ocean swell. In really rough conditions, the Sea-Doo tends to bow hunt and is not as predictable or as comfortable as the Yamaha FX or Kawasaki Ultra hull. But the Sea-Doo is super economical, comfortable to ride in calm waters, and has the best ergonomics in the business. The Yamaha FX HO WaveRunner is Yamaha's entry point into the large watercraft class. In Australia, its price has gone up by $2,000 since it last made our top 10 list. There are 2 models, the Yamaha FX HO from $24,500 in round numbers, and the Yamaha FX HO Cruiser, which is $25,500, and adds tiered seating and dock cleats on the top deck. In the US, these models range in price from $15,400 to $16,700 plus taxes. Both models come with a new 5-inch digital touchscreen, and in Australia, the optional speaker system is standard. The infotainment system can be upgraded to include maps at a cost of about $600 in Australia, but standard technology includes the ability to take or make phone calls and send or receive text messages. For 2022 and 2023, the hull was upgraded to heavy-duty SMC fiberglass rather than lightweight Nano XL. The Yamaha FX has the single largest bow storage in the entire jet ski market after Kawasaki redesigned the front storage area in the 2023 Ultra series. An upgrade that was introduced in 2022 and which carried over into 2023, the latest Yamaha FX series has a bigger glovebox console and is now large enough to stow an emergency beacon and a small beach towel, and has charging ports for smartphones. The large rear deck is designed to accommodate Yamaha's optional range of rec deck accessories. There is trim adjustment to better handle rough chop, a reverse trigger for easy manoeuvrability at low speeds, and plenty of power from the 1.8 litre 4-cylinder engine. The 70 litre fuel tank delivers good riding range, though the refill cap is on the nose, which makes it difficult to refuel when on the water. Downsides? As this video was published, 2022 and 2023 Yamaha FX series models were experiencing electrical gremlins with the low fuel warning buzzer going off way too soon, and the litres of fuel used mode in the information screen resets whenever the engine is switched off, making it hard to calculate fuel use on a long day on the water. Here's hoping Yamaha is working on a solution and it'll be ready soon. The Sea-Doo Fish Pro Sport is one of the most popular jet skis on the market today and is a favourite at WatercraftZone for its genius practicality and turnkey approach to fishing off a jet ski. It comes with a 51 litre cooler box, fishing rod holders, a navigation unit, an extended rear deck to attach extra fuel bladders, and side steps to avoid scuffing the top deck. The blue and white colour scheme of the Sport model carried over from 2022 to 2023. And the Fish Pro Trophy finally got the factory-fitted pop-up swivel seat as standard in Australia for 2023. However, prices have risen sharply since the last time these two skis made our top 10 list. They've gone up by more than $2,000 in Australia over the past 12 months, and up by more than $4,000 over the past 2 years. In Australia, the Sea-Doo Fish Pro Sport now starts from $25,300 ski only, premium audio adds $1,000, while the Sea-Doo Fish Pro Trophy now costs from just over $30,000, making it one of the most expensive jet skis on sale today. But if the budget stretches that far, it's a great choice. In the US, the Fish Pro Sport starts from $16,500 and the Trophy costs from $19,600 plus taxes. The Trophy comes with a large Garmin touchscreen, a twin battery setup so you don't get stuck after a long day of fishing on the water, a live bait well attached to the 51 litre cooler box, and of course that awesome pop-up swivel seat, which can only be used when the craft is not in motion. Both the Sea-Doo Fish Pro Sport and Fish Pro Trophy are powered by the same 1630cc 3-cylinder 170 horsepower engine. Downsides? As with the other ST3 models, the Fish Pro Sport is better suited to flat water or medium chop rather than rough surf. And the large footwells can fill up with water, but a quick blast of the throttle empties them pretty quickly. We love the Fish Pro series, and we can see why Sea-Doo has expanded the capability to the next model in our lineup to round out our top 10 list for 2023. The Sea-Doo Explorer Pro is a new model for 2023 and establishes a new segment in the personal watercraft market. If you think it looks familiar, you'd be right. The platform and rear deck extension are based on the Sea-Doo Fish Pro Sport series introduced in 2019, which in turn was based on Sea-Doo's new generation ST3 hull and deck, introduced in late 2017 as a 2018 model year. So the platform for the Sea-Doo Explorer Pro is 6 years old, but it is a new model for 2023 because no one has manufactured a jet ski like this before. Unique features include an extended rear deck, which creates a platform for a range of clever accessories such as extra fuel storage, a large cooler box, and waterproof cargo bags. Depending on the configuration, with the extended rear deck and the new detachable cargo platform, you can fit up to 5 of Sea-Doo's 15-litre or 4 US gallon fuel caddies. When you include the standard 70-litre fuel tank in the nose, plus a maximum of 5 15-litre fuel bladders on the back, you can more than double the fuel capacity to a total of 145 litres. In US measurements, that's an 18.5 US gallon fuel tank in the nose, plus up to 5 examples of the 4 US gallon fuel bladders on the back for a total capacity of 38.5 US gallons. In our testing, that would deliver a total riding range of more than 300 kilometres or almost 190 miles, depending on your cruising range, cargo weight and water conditions. Even without the extra fuel on board, the Sea-Doo Explorer Pro's standard 70-litre tank delivers a cruising range of 140 to 150 kilometres or 85 to 95 miles, depending on conditions. The Sea-Doo Explorer Pro is the only jet ski on sale today with height and tilt-adjustable steering, the only one with a windshield, and the only one with large external rails on the bow to create additional dock tie points. These features are in addition to Sea-Doo's 7.8-inch digital VIP instrument display, which is standard in Australia but optional in the US. The top-end factory-fitted 7-inch Garmin touchscreen navigation system, the same unit installed on the flagship Sea-Doo Fish Pro Trophy, is standard along with Sea-Doo's unique and industry-first reversed thrust debris removal system called IDF. After some initial gremlins when it was introduced 2 years ago, the IDF system is now not only bulletproof, but a competitive advantage. Rival jet ski brands don't have any type of debris removal system. Powering the Explorer Pro is Sea-Doo's 1630cc 3-cylinder Rotax engine with an output of 170 horsepower, the same as in the Sea-Doo Fish Pro Sport, Trophy and GTX 170. If you're planning on riding lakes, rivers and some waterways with mild wind chop, this is a great ski and it shares the same ergonomics that make the Fish Pro models so appealing. In Australia, Sea-Doo Explorer Pro prices start from $28,000 ski only, not including trailer and registration. In the US, the Sea-Doo Explorer Pro starts from $16,800 plus taxes. That rounds out WatercraftZone's top 10 jet skis for first-timers for 2023. We apologise our list is a little late this year, but we wanted to include the just-released models ahead of the US summer and as we head into the Australian winter, which is bargain season. As always, please hit like if you've enjoyed this video and subscribe to this channel so we can grow our jet ski community. Thanks for watching.